Hey guys, what is up? Slappy here, playing some more Creativerse on the Project Singularity Creativerse server. And let's get into it early. Look at this haunted house. Doesn't it look good? I think it looks pretty good. I've been kind of wandering past it, wondering what else to add, but I think I'm pretty happy with the facade. I think the main issue I have is the area around it. So eventually we're going to change up, sort of terraform the area in front of it. And yeah, I'm not going to do that today though. Today I want to continue on the basement that we started last episode. The basement of dreams and haunting, and that's a bad name. We made this basement last time. If you missed it, you missed a good one, man. Yeah, so it starts out with a maze. What is happening behind me? Sorry about that. My girlfriend's dumbass animal is jumping around behind me, and yeah, it's this way, I do believe. It's a pretty small maze, but I think it's got a cool vibe. Of course one of these guys would be here. Why wouldn't it? Alright, so that door comes full circle. We end up in this room, which I think is real creepy. I have not figured out what puzzle I'm going to use. We're going to have a math question here that you type in here, the answer, and this door will open. I've been scribbling some down in my spare time, but I haven't found one that's, you know, just perfect yet. So anyway, then you'll come into this room, which is a little bit ridiculous right now. It's going to look like this, and there's going to be a sign in the middle that has an answer, I guess. I'm kind of in the process of about to do the gates to make this thing work. But yeah, we have the blue side, which you'll come down and go down this hallway. And then you have the red side. Unfortunately, they share a wall, but you have the red side, which is going to come into this room, which is going to be our next big puzzle. Yeah, it's going to be our next big puzzle in this room. Look at that obsidian door. Isn't that just nice? I just sort of had one in my inventory for some reason. I have no idea when I made it. I think I unlocked the iron doors or something. But yeah. So this is where we are at the point that I'm recording. I want to get in the gates for this. I'm not going to show the answer on camera just because I don't want people on the server to see it. So I'm going to quickly do this, and then we'll move on and make our next little puzzle maze obstacle thing. So, yep. Oh my god, look at all the wiring! Okay, here we go for our next puzzle. This one's probably going to be the hardest of all of them. This was actually a suggestion by somebody in the comments to do pressure plates with a timer and then a door. And I'm going to mix that with the other comment they suggest. I forget the name. Oh, I forget who suggested it. But we're going to have an LED floor, sort of. We're going to have LED pathways that are going to light up briefly, depending what pressure plate you step on. And then this middle pressure plate is going to have a timer for a door at the other end. So basically, you have to kind of try and memorize the path and then get over there in a short amount of time. We're also going to make the ceiling pretty low so that you can't just like jump. And yeah, I can't really make it so you can't cheat if you have a glider. But Walden, looking at you, just don't use your glider, okay? Alright. So yeah, I have to make this a little bit wider and then get some LEDs, and we'll see what we can create. Here we go. So yeah, this is not what the room's going to look like, obviously. But here's the exit point. There's going to be no lights. The idea is that when you activate it, it, you know, lights up and then it's dark again. Yeah. So it's going to be at this level. So if we kind of get the idea, it'd be something like that. And then when you step on this, these would all light up and you could see some pathways. So let's just get started. And then off the pathways, there's going to be a drop. So yeah, let's get started. This is it's mostly going to be a lot of digging, I think. Like once we get the LEDs in, I think it'll be pretty easy. So give me just a minute here. This had better turn out cool because I have to do this for like 10 minutes. Oh man, it better be just the coolest little puzzle room. Okay, ran out of LEDs, but check out how cool that looks. So that's what it's going to look like. But imagine that like in darkness. That's all you're going to see is this, and then you're going to have to try and walk through it. I'm thinking the other one, I'm going to do red. Let's just take a quick look at how that would look. I'm pressing N. Let's make that R. I think red and blue would be the coolest. Let's just make a couple of them. But yeah, I think it's going to be a really cool vibe, actually. Right, we need to make this send R. Yeah, that'll be cool. I did make this like 0.5. I might have to... Oh, did I just cancel that? Yeah, okay. So let's make that 0.5. I think it'll be really cool, and then it's going to be dark in here, so that's all you're going to be able to see. And then this middle one is going to open that door for, well, we're going to have to play with the timing. But we'll make it get like 5 seconds for now. Biggest we can go is 10. Let's make it 6 seconds. Save, and let's just run this one over there. Yeah. Basically, the middle one, you step on to open that door. Oh, it's going to be so creepy in the darkness. And then you start your run. And I'm going to have to change this up. This is clearly too easy because you can just go straight down the middle. So I'm going to have to change it up somehow. Yeah. Anyway, that's what this is going to be. Now it's just a matter of getting it, you know, built. And so, yeah. Also, I just used this star diamond wall because I had like 100 of them, so it was like, that's an easy thing to do. Boy, I tell you, I just bought some plums, and they are just delightful right now. They're like my favorite fruit, but you know, outside of season, they're pretty terrible. But I just got some, and they're wonderful. So let's see, that door opens, and you can click on your path. It's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky. I think it's going to be fun. Might have to leave the door open longer. But that'll be cool. The only thing is, if there's no lights in here, I'm curious to be able to see if people will be able to see the door. Anyway, I got some digging out to do. We got both these done. Had to go get some glass, but both of these are done, which is cool. And yeah, hopefully it's not too close together over there. But we got some digging to do. This hall has to be kind of like 2 deep, I suppose. Maybe 3 deep. 3 deep, you wouldn't be able to jump out, right? And then you have to kind of come back over here and go up a little ladder or something. Something like that, maybe. But anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do this room in yet. Something simple, because there's a lot to do. I'm thinking stone slabs on the ceiling. Ooh, might need a full block, actually. Might need a full block. But anyway, yeah, I got some digging out to do, but all the LEDs are in, all wired up, which is fantastic. Now I just got to be careful not to accidentally, you know, pick one up. But went pretty quickly, pretty easy. But yeah. If you're a plum person, apparently plums are real good right now, so there you go. Okay. So let's just do a little test. If it's 2 deep, yeah, I can jump back on. If it's 3 deep, I can't. Okay, so it needs to be 3 deep so that people have to reset to the beginning because I'm going to be evil like that. Actually, you know what? If it's 2 deep, they can jump back on it, but I think it might be slow enough that they cannot get to the door. 2 deep or 3 deep? You know what? I'm going to dig it 2 deep and then see if it's just don't feel like doing it more. How cool does that look? Oh man. Oh man, does that look good. So I've cleared out 2 down, including underneath them, which I think actually kind of gives it a cool look from down here. I think if you fall, you won't really have enough time, but I'm worried about people just like doing this. And then like cheating, basically. I'm worried about cheaters, but you know what? I'll trust the people on the server. Why not? Novel idea. So I'm going to trust them that they just like go back or whatnot. We'll put some... you don't need ladder. Yeah, we'll put ladders just in the spirit of not cheating. Put some... Well, let's use stone ladders, actually. The stone ones probably look a little bit closer to like the vibe of this place. Where did they go? Crafted them, didn't I? Oh, I'm crafting LEDs. Whoops. Whoops. I thought I clicked. There we go. So let's just do this. And over here. Alright, now we need some blocks for this room. Now we need to decide what we want it to look like. I'm thinking something dark would be cool. Something, well, we don't particularly need it to be dark. Let's see what this looks like without lighting. You know what I mean? They get a cool vibe, I think. Ooh, that's really cool. Alright, that's really neat. You can see the LEDs. That's an issue I have. So let's just do one of those. So we are going to have to kind of black out the light, right? Let's see, if we put like a torch way back here. If we put a torch way back there, sorry, I'm kind of like thinking. See, it's not quite dark enough to the point where you can like see. Unless we put like LEDs, because they have the same texture, unless we put LEDs like underneath these ones as well. So you can see, like, you can see them. I don't know if it's coming through on YouTube, but you can see them. They have these little white dots, which is kind of bugging me. Oh my gosh, get this. How can I not get this torch? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It is tough to work in here. See, like the light's not really cooperating here. But I want light. I just don't want it to come through the door. Is what I'm hoping. So let's see. How can we? I want lighting in here, but I don't want it to come through the door. I guess we could use like a dim light, like the colored lights could be cool. Okay, somebody suggested red and blue would make purple. Why don't we try that? So let's go up through here. Not looking, not looking, not looking. Oh my gosh, screw you guys. I'm so tired of fighting these things. Like, I'm so tired of these guys attacking me. It's just getting absurd. Okay. Let's see. We have one of you. Do we have any blue dye? Of course not. Why would we have blue dye when we need it? Okay, give me a second here. I'll go get some blue dye. Now there is a purple door, but it's illuminating this a touch too much. Like, you can see this pretty clearly. Which sucks. So I think what I'm going to do is dig it too low so that if you fall off, you have to come all the way back. Unfortunately, that's the way I think I'm going to have to do it. The other thing is, I don't think I particularly care about leaving it dirt because there's no lights in here. Like, you can't really tell it's dirt. I mean, you can look at it, but it's not a huge issue. I'm also going to try moving those lights back. Maybe it won't be as bright. But yeah, so I'm going to dig it deeper, and maybe do a little room back there, and we'll see if it does anything cool. All right, here we go. It's the right size. Let's see, you can open the door and then choose your pathway and hopefully, oh man, see, but you can see it and you can use your mouse. So it's not perfect. You know what we gotta do though? We gotta make this door not interactive so that you have to do it in the time allotted. There we go. You can cheat, but now it's harder to cheat. So this is the room, limestone and diamond. I really outdid myself in this room, especially. I was just going with materials I had on my bar. I've spent a lot of time on this room, so I'm just kind of like, I don't know what the next thing's gonna be. I really don't know what the next thing's gonna be. I'm going to not. Door is locked. Oh, okay. I just want to open it. Okay. And then we're going to close it and make it that, which is going to be an issue when I'm building, but you know what? That's fine. So I guess the good news is, you know what? You can see them, but you do have to stay on them because you can't get onto that platform. Like you have to get off of one of these onto that platform in the time allotted by this. So, I mean, you can see them, and they have a cool effect when they're on. So you know what? I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I think it's cool. I like it a lot. Let's go do something else. Yeah. Okay, also this room we got all wired up. I think you guys know that, but I did lock these doors. So, yeah, very cool. And we'll do the same thing in this room once we figure out the math question. So everything's coming together. All the rooms are, you know, different, which is pretty cool. The other thing that I forget, I had an idea for a puzzle, but I cannot remember what it was. I want to have one or two more after this LED walk across thing. One or two more after it, but I can't quite remember what I wanted. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know. Can't remember what it is I actually wanted. So yeah, I'm going to go find something else to do. Something just, you know, a little break from this for the end of the episode. So give me just a second here. Checking out Crane's place. This wasn't actually what I was going to do. I kind of want to explore what's out this direction. Just because, you know, it's kind of close. What's up here? It's kind of close, but just haven't really explored that part of the map, so I thought that'd be a good idea. But why not take a look at his place while we're here? Is this stone slabs? That's really cool. I never even thought about those as walls. They're like half thick. Oh, he's got the fan to go on top of the roof. All these diamond. What is this? Diamond stairs. They look pretty neat. They are pretty cool. Yeah, those are neat. Can I go down? He's got the diamond chairs. He's all about the diamond life in here. This is what I loved about his basement. I love this effect. Using these spiral columns like that. Oh, just so swanky down here. You know what I mean? Super swanky. Interesting. Interesting. The underground farm. Okay. I see what you're going with. Anyway, we're going to head... here it is. I was like, where am I? Okay, so we're going to head this direction. And see if there's any kind of cool terrain or whatnot. I talked about this in the Sunday video, how I would love to see, you know, kind of just variation. Matted needles. That's cool ground. I just want to see variation in the terrain. And just like stuff to explore. Because right now it's more or less exploring for the biomes. So yeah, I thought, why not we explore a little, see if there's anything cool to see. Obviously, I won't do the whole thing on camera because that'd be super boring. It'd just be this. This is kind of a cool terrain. This is taiga. taiga into mountains, right? Yeah, okay. So yeah, I'll bring you back if I see anything cool. It's a hell of a mountain. So yeah. Really trying to get used to flying. It feels so stiff in this game, and I know I don't like comparing this game to Minecraft, because I do think that they're different, but, ooh, 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 look at this. Look at this mountain range. Okay, let's land, because I think this is causing lag. I think they could, like, this is really cool. This is a really cool area. Oh boy. I think they could learn a lot from like the Elytra flight. Elytra flight feels very smooth, which is surprising because Minecraft is not always the smoothest of games, but the Elytra flight I think feels really good. So I think, you know, the gliders could be a touch more like those, or even like the jetpacks and mods. Just the glider just feels a little strange to control. But this is really cool. This is really, really cool. All right, let's continue on. I'm gonna hit lag, loading new areas, probably. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Also, with these gliders, boy, do you run out of stamina, or the speed boost, or whatever you want to call it, so fast. So this area is just like circular mountains around taigas, apparently. Another one, huh? Very intriguing, though. I mean, you could do a lot of cool builds down in, like, the middle. You know, it'd be cool having, like... There's a bunch of these. You could do like little cities and then connect them underneath the mountains. That'd be really cool. Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. But that'd be like, you know, you have like a bunch of little buildings and stuff and then just these cool tunnels. You could make it like Dwarven maybe? Dwarven building. Dwarves always live in mountains and valleys, right? If I'm to believe all the science fiction I've read. That's kind of a cool pillar. What is that? Let's take a break here. It's kind of a cool outpost. Kind of a cool thing. All right, so I'm gonna keep going. See if there's anything beyond these mountains. We have a ways to go before the end of the map. So yeah, just check it out. All right, we've come into a new area just past the mountains. It's still pretty hilly, but it appears to be. So just coming off those mountains, look at the size of those. This might be the biggest mountains I've ever seen. Those are huge. I actually really like that area. The more I was thinking about it, the more I got excited about like the Dwarven building. I'm like, that sounds awesome. You know, we could do all kinds of cool houses and stuff. All right, let's see. We got frozen desert right next to a canyon, next to a tundra. Okay. Frozen desert's kind of cool. It does sound like a fun build to do. Anyway, let's just keep rolling over here. Don't get much of this speed boost, so I like to land and then get back in the air. I think, whatever. Now you can just sit like this, which is kind of cool. I'm not touching anything. So let's see, we went from tundra to grassland, which is kind of cool. Kind of cool, but you know, just not much to explore. It feels like. I haven't seen. Okay, there's a ghost creature. I was about to say I haven't seen any ghost creatures yet, so I don't even know if they were out of the game. Also, have you guys seen the awesome new news about we now are going to have in the next update grass and dirt slab stairs and roofs. And, what was the other one? Bedrock limestone wall. There's a bunch of them. We're getting a bunch of new slabs and stuff. This is ocean, I assume. Want to take a chance? Want to take a chance going across the ocean? This is exciting, huh? This is great content. Okay. Let me just get to the other side of this, I suppose. All right, well, that ocean goes on for quite a ways, and I got bored. So I just teleported back, looking at our spawn. So pretty at night in the celestial sky. But that's about it for me today. That LED thing took quite a while, but I'm happy with the progress we're making. I think a couple more puzzles. That's going to be a really cool, fun little thing in the basement. So anyway, leave a like if you enjoyed, comment what you guys think, or if you have any more puzzle ideas, and subscribe for more Creativerse, Minecraft, more stuff. I'll see you guys later. Ciao!